Are you looking for a free-to-play guide series from Noob to Pro for the game King God Castle? This video is for you, a Noob here. Welcome back to another episode of Noob to Pro Season 2, where I take a brand new account from the ground up. And it has been some time, 2024. It's been, I believe, from the last episode, 2 weeks. Now, nothing has changed that much. Do not worry, and you might see how much actual gold that I have. 144,000, boys, and we're going to be doing it right now. Now, it has been some time, because I've been waiting to do Tower of Trials. Now it is Tower of Trials season now, and I have 6 flags cooked up down here, and I'm gonna be I'm gonna be doing a Tower of Trials arc. I think is going to begin, but before we actually start doing these 20 floors of Tower of Trials, I need to actually prep for it by making new relics and things like that, because in Tower of Trials you need 2 teams, and the relics actually they can't share, and the heroes actually can't share either. So we have to actually make some more relics, because I haven't made any more new relics. Now, what has changed? So every day for the past like 2 weeks, okay, since the last episode, it's been like 2 weeks, and I've been farming Chapter 10, Phase 15, or sometimes Phase 13. So if you, let's look at the barracks real quick. So Inrath is still level 17. I have not leveled him up at all, and you might see a new person, Agath. So I got my last hero lock, thank you, and they appeared in a reroll shop, and I used gems to get Agath eventually. So once I had her, pretty much I ran Chapter 10, Phase 15, and I'm able to do it. Now, before, when I didn't have full hero lock, like from the last state of the last video, I actually was farming Phase 13, because without hero lock, it is a little less, you know, it's more RNG, right? So the Phase 15 was a little coin tossy, so I downed it some to Phase 13. And if you're having trouble, you know, don't be ashamed to run Phase 11. But I was running Phase 13 for the longest time, and I recently got Agath, so now I can do Phase 15 very stably. Now I pretty much just farm. Now a lot of you guys are like, hey Noob, show the farming. Well, in this video I'm going to be doing about like 3 runs of Chapter 10 Phase 15 just to show you what I do. Now, I know there are a lot of new players to King God Castle, and you guys are like, oh, new player live, you grind so much. I have very sad news for you. You will be grinding forever. You will never stop grinding, unfortunately, and grinding is very monotonous, and there's a reason why I don't show all of it, but I will show you what I actually do off camera. So every day I've been just doing my dailies. You know, I haven't got my inbox for today yet, so I accept everything here. Get the quest, right? If I have any King God Pass quests, you know, you also get gems from this. And it is also the patch of the relic reforge system revamp that they did. And Dominion, I've been upgrading my buildings. Now this is I have all the buildings. The only building I don't have built is the Sanctum of Heroes. That like it does less like the sinking level. Man, I don't freaking care about it. I'm never gonna build it. I don't freaking care about that building. And I've been leveling up all my buildings. So I've been just literally just leveling up my chamber. My chamber is actually max leveled now, and you know, you literally just get I don't know what to tell you guys. You just kind of upgrade them. You just upgrade them, man. And right now you see that I'm upgrading my alchemy right now, because they actually changed the alchemy. Now with alchemy, before you can get gems, it's very it's a hot topic right now. So they removed the ability to convert to gems. You can't get gems anymore from this, and a lot of people are very angry. What you know, we don't need freaking gems, boys. Gems only allow you really to get skins, which is just as purely aesthetics, no gameplay. I know a lot of people like the bling, but it does nothing for you in terms of gameplay, and it will not help you with progression. And they actually, in turn, instead of being able to get gems, they actually put in a lot of progression items that you can convert to in the alchemy, and more of it. So we are going to be leveling up. I'm leveling up right now. You can see this bar right here. It is building to the next level, and for all of these levels, all the other buildings, I might say they are all max. So I max all these bad boys out. Level 3 are the max here. My chamber is maxed out. It is level 8, and then my inn is maxed out. It is level 8 as well. And then this is the investigation team, which is the idle farming, right? right? So if you don't like farming manually, you can do this. Now you will definitely get more value out of just farming. Now a lot of people hate farming, so this is for you. So you pretty much put in some heroes, but the thing is, it kind of scales based on your barracks, so it kind of comes hand in hand. I just manually farm, man. I recommend just manually farming, and this really, like, this investigation thing really shines when you're in-game maxed out. In my opinion, that is just a personal take. I've never touched this on this account. I've never touched this. Now on my main account, of course I do this because I don't want to farm on my main account. I've been playing for a long time. I put my dues in already, but yeah, I have not touched this on this account at all. It is a waste of food in my opinion, but there is a benefit that if you do this, you can actually get the ores, which will allow you to turn into other things, which like other things that we need, like for example king's tokens. You can actually get king's tokens from this, and that is mainly what I'm going for. So I actually might have to do some investigations to get or to try to do this, but that is the state of my Dominion. You literally just go to Dominion whenever you have level up your chamber and you're in, and then you level up all your training camps. Make sure you auto assign your heroes, and then you just forget about it, right? And that is pretty much Dominion. Dominion was added later, so it is a to have feature, but I tend to just like ignore it because back in the day we didn't have Dominion. I didn't do my free scroll yet, and I haven't done any pulls on the scrolls, boys. I have not. I've been waiting for you guys. I have 7 here, 9 here, 12 of these, and I have 144,000 that we could possibly roll down later because I am needing a lot of freaking hero tokens. I don't have Inwrath hero tokens yet, boys, and we are trying to get Inwrath level 20. And I was concerned about a XP books, so actually 3100 right here. I've been using my flags for Expedition Elite actually, because I've been farming. It is right now is hot time, so like if you know hot time is you have increased gold and castle gain, right? So yeah, that's going that's going and I have 3100. I've been doing expedition books, right? And I will show you. I have 3 flags left. I will show you. I can do. I did all the way to phase 12. Okay, and pretty much you run the invasion comp. So I'm gonna go in here and let's show you what I've been doing to get all the books that I have so far, and to kind of showcase you how I do the expeditions, and to showcase you the new team with the 5 hero locks. So with specifically expedition, the books, the expedition invasion. Okay, now you notice the name invasion. Yes, hero lock works. There's a good rule of thumb. If you're like, oh, does the hero lock work? Does the word invasion in the name of the mode? Then yes, it works. If it doesn't have invasion in the name, it does not work. Now for the expedition invasion, I try to go for a red book. Okay, I got a red book. Now the reason why is because you actually start with 50 silver, right? So your hero lock works. So boom, boom. I have hero lock now, so guess what? Inwrath is the only one appearing. It is very nice. Now once you get to here, now the reason, if you haven't been keeping up, the reason why this one, the 3rd hero lock character, appears on the bench is because I have mask. Okay, now hero lock still works even though this one it's a unique interaction with hero lock, and if you have mask. If you don't have mask, then the 3rd one will just appear on the field as normal, but since we don't, we have this unique interaction. Now I usually try to summon until I get another Inwrath, so since I have another Inwrath, I can just combine up. Then I will, since it's still round 1, I want hero lock characters, right, which is Inwrath, so I will sell these now, and then I'll just get my hero lock back up, right? And then boom, and then now I'm stuck at ground 1. Now I have to summon for, I'm trying to get Inwrath here, trying to get the max value out of my hero lock. Boom. Okay, now if I had enough silver, I can summon one more and then the hero lock will pop up, but since I don't, we are stuck with this, which is just fine. Now we are running Inwrath plus hero lock, so, and this is just invasion. This is just corruption invasion, and if you're running what I'm running, GG. It's super easy. You just kill them. You just freaking kill them. That's it. Inwrath doesn't need items. Inwrath does not need items. I don't want to watch ad, boys. I don't want to watch ads. I watch enough ads off camera. For you guys, I watch the ads. Now, I do watch the 5 ads for the extra 5 food. So it's like an extra 25 food if you watch those ads. And I do watch those, you know, I do watch those. Now, if you buy the battle pass, all the ad stuff is, you know, it gets rid of all the ads. So there's that. Technically, you don't need a summon, but I'm just gonna do it just to do it. Okay. Now, this is 10 rounds. If you've never done this, it's 10 rounds. So I'm just gonna, you know what, I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna showcase you the of NRAV. All you need is this. You just need mask plus the actual main body of NRAV, no items, and you just click go. He does so much damage. He kills every boss. Now it's just it's amazing. You don't need to think at all. Zero brain. Now, you know, you got those Victoria stands, you got those Ian stands, you got those Evan, you know, Evan fans. You know, you can do you. You can do you. If you love Victoria and you think she's all the bee's knees, go for Victoria, man. Go for Victoria. I'll stick with my NRAV for my PvE means. This guy is just the most brain dead you could ever get. Like actual brain dead. The definition of brain dead. Like, how much brain dead can you get? Look at that. That was corruption chapter 10, by the way. Those are corruption units. But yeah, that is what I've been doing for my flags. I have not been doing the goblin one. I've been doing the this one, the elite invasion. So just to, you know, just to show you guys what I've been doing, and then yeah, and then I'm in the same alliance. They have not kicked me because, you know, I've been supporting them. You know, make sure you do your supports, make sure you do your attendance, because if you do your attendance, you also get raid tokens. And speaking of raid tokens, I've been holding off on buying some of this. So raid shop, your points carry over the seasons, and the raid shop refreshes every season. And guess what? We are getting those 30 tokens, boys. Let's go ahead and get it. We are trying to awaken our NRAF. Now, for the 3,100 left, since we're trying to prep for Tower Trials, okay? So we want relic, so we will probably get this one. Probably, we will say. I'm gonna hold off for now, and we'll check back on that later. Event, I have been, and also I've been doing the events every day, of course, and every time you do invasion chapters, you also get event tokens. I have one. So yeah, no skins. I've been saving it. We are definitely getting all of the 15 King's tokens. Now I have 871 left. Now with 871, because I am going to be doing Tower Trials in one entire go, I need gems. Now I do not recommend you guys to do this, okay? I am only doing this to allow for me to buy flags, enough flags for me to do Tower Trials for you guys. All right, you don't need to do this. So this is actually not a bad idea as well to get if you have excess event tokens, and it is the gems. Gems are kind of hard to get, especially now that you can't convert to them. You get a lot of gems early because of missions and achievements, but once those achievements and missions run out, you start feeling the lack of gems. So this is the way, and you can get yeah, like how much is this? Like 100 of them, right? So I'm gonna buy all of them. I'm gonna buy all of them. I have enough event tokens, so it requires 300, right? And you get 100 gems. All right, and with these gems, and again, I'm gonna stress, I don't recommend you guys doing this, okay? So to do Tower Trials, to do a floor, it costs a flag, okay? And you can only hold 6 flags. So I'm trying to do 20 floors in one go, and that's why I need gems for flags so I can do it for you guys. I just want to stress that, okay? I mean, feel free to buy the gems and like save it for a skin or whatever you want, hero log character, but I'm doing it for Tower Trials, and I don't recommend you doing that. And for the rest of the 500, I might buy the Book of XP because I'm trying to do a level 20 Inwrath or God Magical Combined Stone, but we will see. I'm gonna hold off on that one for now as well. Now let's look at our team real quick. Now we are gonna be running for Tower Trials. You need 2 teams, okay? You need 2 teams. Inwrath is gonna be team 1. And I know, like, if you guys don't know what Tower of Trials and what it does and all that, I know it'll make sense. Just know that you need 2 teams, and you can't share the same relic or heroes amongst the 2 teams that you create, all right? And that is all you really need to know. Now, team 1, we're gonna be running probably the same thing. And then let's just do this. I have some random team here. Our team 2, now you don't need to make the team here. I'm just doing it to showcase you guys. You can just make the team in the actual mode, but this is just for planning purposes. Now, for Tower Trials, you always run 15 blacksmith, and you kind of create your hero, kind of similar to Goblin Expedition, if you guys have been doing that. So I'm gonna be doing altar blacksmith. Now, my second team, now for my Noob to Pro season 1, if you guys have been following along my Noob to Pro season 1, I was struggling on Tower of Trials, man. I think I leveled up some different heroes to level 8, like Joel, for example. I think I tried Ren, and they turned out pretty good at that time. I think I'm gonna try to get away with Victoria, level 8. Oh god, Victoria level 8. I'm gonna try to get away with her. In her case, I think you usually do something like this. I mean, she doesn't really need mage. Blood is kind of whatever because she has shield. I think heroes is good. So that's our altar setup for second team 2. And for the heroes, it's kind of whatever. I'm just gonna leave it like this, but it's pretty much Victoria. And we actually, I think, to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, I do have some raid type relics. Now, if you haven't seen my team comp archetype setups that you need to know in King God Castle, check that out on my channel below. But we don't have a raid comp, so I'm gonna go for kind of like a raid comp setup, like OP1 type of hero, and that usually involves something like Void and Holy Cross from Arena. So I might have to buy a Cross from Arena, and then I do have pieces of Void from me doing corruption chapters. And then I think my third relic, I think the easiest one is Mask. So I'm just gonna make Mask. I have Mask, so I have to make 3 relics, man. 3 relics, and it's gonna cost some stuff. So let's go ahead and make the relics. So let's go ahead and buy the Cross from Arena. So I can just, you can cycle through the shops here. You don't need to actually go to it. So I do have 1260. The reason why I have so much is because I did do a little bit of Arena last season, and then since the season ended, it gave me extra Arena tokens for based on the rank that I achieved or whatever. So that is why I have 1260. But if you don't have enough, then just do what I did in the previous episodes. Win. You have those triple relic tokens that you can get per day. Get that. Now, Cross is what we need. This one. So we need this. So let's buy, you know what? Let's just buy 4. 4 is all you really need. So let's buy 4. Now, the hardest one to get, I mean, is going to be Cross. Cross is an Arena relic. The other ones are a corruption chapter, so it's pretty easy. So let's go ahead and try to craft that. How much dust do we have? We don't have a lot of dust. So let's break down some stuff. We don't need this crap. This garbage is some garbage stuff. Let's get rid of that. 3200, sure. And this is the update where they actually, I'm gonna go ahead and accept this. They revamped how relic chest works. Now you can get a bunch of polishes, and you can actually get a new relic. This one, Fear Devour and Staff of Ancient Magic. Those are currently, in my opinion, those are actually pretty meta defining and pretty good, and you can only get these relics from relic chests. So they actually upped it. So in the past, if you guys haven't been keeping up with King God Castle, this, as of the current patch of this video, the relic chests were just freaking garbage. Now they actually get you polishing stones and things like that from these specifically, and I actually have some keys. And these function like the summon scrolls where you want to do 4 pulls. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a 4 pull here. Maybe we can get some stuff. Let's see. Yeah, you can even get tier 4 stuff too, and you can get some of this. This thing is for relic foraging, which we haven't done relic foraging, and I don't recommend diving into relic foraging until a lot later. So we're not gonna even worry about it. I mean, it gets complicated very quickly about relic foraging stats. So I'm just gonna hold off. I'm gonna hold off on that one. You guys can learn about it more on your own time. Now we have that. Now we have enough And then let's go ahead and make 4 of these. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, now the rule of thumb, okay, the rule of thumb is blue and green, all right? Green is attack speed, blue is spell power, and those are pretty much the general rule of thumb on the stats that are good, okay? Blue and green. Sometimes red, okay, but you can't go wrong with blue and green usually, so that is the rule of thumb if you don't know what you're looking at, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and just make all these. I have so much dust. I'm gonna make all these, and then I'm gonna go ahead and make all the freaking mask. I'm just gonna do it and see where we land up, okay? You guys can, like, you know, micromanage your own resources to see what's better. So you can cycle through these. I'll take the attack speed. Attack speed, you can't go wrong with attack speed, man. We can't go wrong. I'm gonna switch these. So remember the first one, the relic that's in the first one, that's the stat you're going to be keeping. The second one will disappear completely, and then you'll get a new one that will re-roll another stat. You don't get to keep this one. This one doesn't get added on, okay? This one goes away completely. This one stays the same. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep the green. More green, great. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and use my stones on this. And we have a ton of money, so don't worry about it. And I'm gonna keep this here for now, and I'm gonna go ahead and create a perpetual void. Let's look for some greens. I don't remember. Let's check. And we ultimately now we want it to line up. Now ultimately, if it doesn't line up, don't worry about it, okay? But the more our stats lined up, the better, because that is where we're gonna put our carry. Now it looks like a lot of our stuff is landing on the second column to the left. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. Yeah. Oh, boom! And they line up. Sometimes you're just lucky. Sometimes you're just lucky. Now I don't have another one of these, so I'm just gonna do. Let's combine this with this. Make sure you keep the one we want. This is the one we want. So boom. Tier 3. Let's go ahead and make tier 3s of everything. So let's go ahead and do the mass. Let's find one that is maybe hopefully green on. I mean, there's 3 slots on this, and I'll keep that one, and then I'm just gonna make one. This one ultimately doesn't really matter, to be honest with you, but maybe the RNG. Nope. I want the green, a bunch of green, right? That we're working on. Okay, now we have tier 3 of all of the things that we need. So, let's see. So we have 135,000. Now I do want to save. Do we have enough for, so 2 of them? Man, it sucks. It sucks. This takes so much freaking money, man. I think for this one, I definitely need to buy something. So let's go to the raid shop and buy this, because if we buy this, okay, if we buy this, this will negate the cost of making the relic itself. So let's just go and buy it. I'm gonna go and buy it. Screw it. And then I will combine this with the thing we just bought, and $0, boys. Tier 4 cross. We got a tier 4 cross. Now let's try to get a tier 4 void. Now I'm pretty freaking lazy, so I'm probably gonna buy the combined stone from the event shop. I'm not gonna joke. I'm not joking. Okay, do I do that? Ah, man. Let me check. Let me check my options. Let me check my options. Man, that feels bad if I buy that. Man, I much prefer the books, dude. Because that's like, I mean, that's 100 XP for 400. The scrolls are very nice as well. Actually, the scrolls might be better. I'm not gonna lie, the scrolls actually might be better. You know what? I'm just gonna do the old-fashioned way. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna buy all the books. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it, so I can't, like, you know, redo my decision. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it, commit, and then I'm gonna buy one of these. Screw it. There you go. Now I'm forced. Now we are actually going to go to the corruption shop. Now, corruption shop, you get shards based on doing just corruption, and you have to complete phase 15 for this to unlock being able to get them. Now I don't have this unlocked. I mean, I don't recommend doing this. I don't really recommend getting this for new players, so don't worry about that. This unlocks when you do Great Rift. We have not done the Great Rift arc yet. We will soon, but yeah, we can just buy the actual relic pieces for corruption shards, and without actually having to do the actual thing, which is very useful. So we're gonna buy some of that. Actually, I think I need more. I think I need more of these too. Let's just, like, I'm not really looking for anything else, to be honest. Hold on, let me think before I like do this. I mean, worst comes to shove, I just have to do more like grinding, you know? Just buy a bunch of these, man. You can't go wrong with mask and void, you know? Right. I'm not gonna regret it. So let's craft. I gotta go back to craft, okay? And we're gonna craft some of these. Now, not all of them. I don't think we need all. Like maybe 4 of each. 4 of each, maybe. That sounds good. And then go ahead and make some of this. Now we do have these. I mean, I might just save it. It's better to save these, the wild ones, for like arena relics, because arena relics are kind of hard to get, you know, early on. So let's just do it the manual way. We have the resources. Why not? You know, why not? We're just picking one. Which one do we need? Take the green one. The green one. Okay, well, I mean, you know, whatever. And then now we need to make a mask. Let's see if we can get lucky with some. I don't think any of these are good, so let's just do this, and then we'll do this one. Oh, that one was actually pretty good. Okay. Boom. All right, so now we have 2 sets of relics. So you can actually go to the relic and do the star thing, and when you star it, it will actually put it first in your star list. So I'm gonna go ahead and star this so it doesn't get like all mixed up and stuff. You know, some organization. I'm gonna go ahead and star all of these. I got 2 masks. Boom, 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 and then boom. Now for this, so this is our Victoria team, so it's gonna look something like this. Yeah, this one, I think. Hold on. Oh, my stats are whack. 73, 48, whatever, man. Let's just do this. Let's just do this. Our team's gonna look something like this. Now the other hero doesn't matter because, you know, it's like the hero lock doesn't work in Tower Trials, okay, in short. And this is pretty much gonna be our second team without Inwrath, okay? So like this, okay? So yeah, I think we're gonna be running something like this. I do have Rye. Hold on, I do have Rye. So Rye is good for void. So we need void stackers. You need 7 stacks. So we need things to, like, you know, summon. So like I have Elizabeth, so I'm gonna put in there. Now if you don't have Rye or Elizabeth, you can just put, you know, a bunch of other units, and you know, that's it, you're good. But I do have Rye and Elizabeth, so I'm gonna take advantage of it. And that is pretty much our team too. Now we made our relics. Boom, check. And now we have 111,000. How much gold do you guys want to roll that? Oh man, my luck. Because if you look at here, I have 3,300 XP, and then I don't have any tokens for Inwrath, and I really want tokens for Inwrath. So let's go ahead and roll down all the scrolls. So let's do some. Yeah, let's do it. I do want to save some gold, to awake, like, I want to make sure I'm able to like level up Inwrath if I get tokens for him. I mean, I'm getting a lot of experience just by doing this, but that is my concern. And also, if I'm struggling on Tower Trials, I need to save enough gold to be able to man, my luck, dude. Holy, my luck, man. Okay, hold on. This is a gold scroll, man. Come on. I mean, no hero, I'm fine. I get King's tokens. I'm actually legit not for any extra heroes. Like, actually, I have all the heroes I ever wanted. Seriously, let's look at the heroes that I don't have. Draco, nope, not interested. Leica, already have full hero log. Isaac, already have full hero log. Behemoth, I don't really care about. Kane, don't care about. Chang'e, don't care about. Mercil, don't care about. Heirang, if I'm doing PvP, Canuck, no. Nibella, no. Taebag, no. Estia, no. Baldir, no. Ian, maybe. Okay, Ian is like the only one that's a maybe. Ophelia. Ian is literally the only one that's a maybe that I'm looking for. So the more hero tokens that I can get from doing this, the better, for sure. And I want to pull Inwrath again so I can get hero tokens. So let's go ahead. Let's just do like, I don't know. What's a good number, boys? What's a good number? Let's go ahead and do, okay, well, I gotta take back. I take back. I mean, I guess a goal is to get every hero, right? I mean, that's a thing. Let's roll down like, maybe let's go down to like 100,000 and see how I feel. Oh god. Because I do, you know, there is a universe that I level up. I do want to awaken Lunaire. And then eventually maybe do like a Mel, you know, and kind of show you guys some Mel Lunaire shenanigans, and then I have to like awaken like other people, you know. Maybe, I don't know if this series will go that far, but we will see. Now my luck is awful. My luck is freaking awful. Okay. Got something. Inwrath, please. Come on. I need tokens, dude. I need tokens. I need tokens for Inwrath. Man. Inwrath tokens, dude. Please. 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 One more. Please. Okay. I don't. So I can, you know, let's level up Inwrath. Okay, we have enough tokens, so let's go here. Boom. Put in the tokens. Boom. Put in the XP. 12,500. Level 18. 2 more levels. 175. And then boom. I should have enough books. I don't know how much experience you need for level 20. There's like graphs and stuff you can look at, but I believe it's close to like 15. It's like 1,500 or 2,000 maybe. We will see, but I need 175. Wait a second. 88,000. Oh, I leveled them up. I was like, oh, I thought I got freaking scanned. Oh, by the way, you guys see solo raid? You can do solo raid. It's a little different from alliance raid, but generally the same. But I have not been doing solo raid, man. Solo raid is kind of a newer edition and never was there in the past, and you can do it if you want to. I'm not doing it. And if you guys do it, you guys get more resources, way more than I am, so you guys should be ahead of the curve for sure. And we have 88,000. Let's do 8 more. Let's go down to 80,000 and pray that we get Inwrath. Oh man, freaking Inwrath tokens, dude. Please, Inwrath tokens. The chances of pulling Inwrath again to get tokens is very slim. And this is pretty much the nature of King God Castle, boys. The token grind. Literally the token grind. Like, if you want to level up Lunaire, for example, pretty much you need tokens. Like, you're gonna get gated by tokens, boys, and that's the nature. That is the nature. No. I do have one of these, but I don't want Elizabeth or Tayson, so I'm not gonna do that. Do we do more? You know what? 10K, 10 more K. You know what? What's gonna hurt? What's gonna hurt? Okay, 10 more K. Come on. Yan is pretty good, man. Yan is pretty good right now. Yan's been on the uptrend. Good hero. A lot of damage, a lot of heals. At least I'm getting XP from this. You know, that is the upside. Alright, so after we do 4 more pulls, I'm gonna be doing like a few chapter 10 phase 15 runs, since a lot of you guys want to see the grinding that I do, because, you know, I know, like, oh, like me showing a new episode with like 100K gold, you're like, oh, how does this guy get 100K gold? He grinds. What is he doing? To be honest, like, I grind a chapter. That's literally all I do, and it's boring. as mess. And yes, I've done it in the past, and I've been doing it for a very long time, and I still freaking do it. But yeah, we have level 8. So that is that. So let's go ahead and do some chapter 10 runs. So boom, boom, boom. This is the team that we want. 5 food runs, by the way. If you don't do 5 food runs, then you get some negative returns on it. So 5 food runs is the best. But if you're feeling lazy, 10. You know, if you're feeling really lazy, 40. And normal chapter, highest phase is always the thing that you farm. A lot of people get very confused. Don't do chapter 9. Chapter 9 is freaking like it's awful. Don't do it. Don't do chapter 9. Okay, a lot of people farm chapter 8, and there's a good reason why. It's because chapter 9 is difficult. So chapter 8, and then say for example chapter 8, like the highest you can do is phase 5. Farm over and over and over, and then you kind of raise that ceiling eventually, and then eventually you get to chapter 10, etc, etc, etc. Farm, and then you get to here. You know, you don't ever farm corruption chapter unless you just are super lazy and want to do 80 food runs. Okay, and don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, do not do 80 food runs unless you below food. All right, so yeah, don't do corruption chapters. The only really reason that you do corruption chapters is if you are wanting to farm relics. That is the drawback. So otherwise you want to do normal chapter, highest chapter that you can do, highest phase normally and consistently. Okay, and that is the rule of thumb. So we're gonna be doing this is literally all I do when I'm off screen, man. So we're running blacksmith, so you always want to go for the plus 20 silver, and since I have full hero log, Inwrath is the only one that shows up. So you just go boom, 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 tier 3, summon 2 more times, boom, summon 1. Now everything else past this will not be hero log based, right? So this could be, oh, I got lucky. Okay, I got lucky. If I summon again, it won't be hero log. All right, but I'm gonna take advantage of this since I got lucky. I'm gonna combine this. Now since I have open spots, hero lock still works, so I'm gonna take advantage of hero lock and summon it in extra Inwrath, so I don't have to summon later on. But that is only if you want to. You actually don't need to summon during the round when you're doing this. Now you could potentially lose this based on really bad RNG. Now you would have to have a lot of freaking bad RNG. But if you don't get medals, and books, it's happened to me before, man. My luck is awful. So boom, you're looking for medals. Okay, so you reroll medal, boom, medal falls 100% on the 1 unit that we have on the field. It doesn't fall on the mask because that is not a real unit. The mask copies our highest unit on the field, which is only the other one. I'm actually gonna buy this. The only reason why I'm buying that is to guarantee that I have a tier 7. Because sometimes you know, you don't get the right RNG. And then pretty much you just click glow. Now at this point, at every 5 rounds, that's when the forge thing happens. And then after every forge, there's always like the merchant round. So those are your opportunities to get medals. So right here, it's a medal, maybe, right? We're hoping no medal, so I'm gonna get the book. And then since I have so much money, usually I do this. Now you don't have to do this, since technically this is work. You know, you gotta summon and all of this, but it doesn't take too much time, you know. And you know, you can just click go if you want to, but pretty much I'm trying to get a tier 4. I have a lot of money. Now this happens all the time. Oh, I just sold an Inwrath, you know, that happens too. Don't worry about that. Yeah, or you're like me. I might die. Hold on. Okay, I'm good. And then this is the merchant round, and we might get a medal from here. So nope, no medal. Now you can watch the ad. I'm not watching that, man. I'm not freaking watching the ad. Let me combine and make some room real quick and try to get a quick Inwrath. Boom, Inwrath, book, tier 6. Now the next time the forge and merchant comes up, if it's a medal or a red book, then it is guaranteed tier 7 unit, and you just click go. That's it. That is it. Now at this point, if you get, you know, usually you get pretty lucky, right? And you can get a tier 7 by like, you know, before like, you know, all this like round 15 and stuff, and it's just a breeze, right? So it is easy as that, and you don't need to worry about combining items or anything. Like here, we're hoping for, come on, I'm gonna get the banner just in case I die. Oh god. Didn't need it. I didn't need it. Now the higher level Enwrath you have, the better. You know, I don't need that. Decline those. Okay, I got super unlucky. So no red book or no medals. That was kind of unlucky. So let's see what I do without tier 7. I do have level 18 Enwrath, so that helps. On the boss floor, there is a, usually you get a red book on boss floor. Usually. Now I've had a situation, look at all the items, bro. Now I've had a situation where I didn't get a red book and I had something like this on boss floor and it's still okay. So usually you can get a red book, say boom, red book. This is all you need, man. This is all you need. Literally all you need. That is it. This is what I do, guys. This is literally all I do. That is how I get 100,000. Now it might seem like I can, like 100,000 gold pops up out of nowhere, you know? It doesn't. It is because I put in the effort to farm freaking chapters. Now you guys wanted to see farming, man. I'm farming. And plus it's a hot time, right? So you get 50% more. So this is the best time. I mean, by the time you guys see this video, the hot time will be gone, unfortunately. But you know, it's hot time, man. I am my luck. So before round 5, you want a tier 4, right? Like before round 5. So boom, I got tier 4. So I got saved. Because at round 5, that's when the metals and the forging and the merchants and all the corruption deals and all that show up. So that is why. Now I did this on phase 13 without full hero lock before, or I essentially have been doing it before getting Agath, and it's kind of rough. It's kind of rough because you're not guaranteeing Enwrath round 1. So. Okay, so we're looking, nope, decline. I'll get the banner. I'll grab the banner just in case because there's not any better options. Now, at this point, I am going to have to summon some stuff to try to get a tier 5 Enwrath. You really want a tier 5 Enwrath after this point, like before round 10. But I'm not sure if that's gonna happen. Hold on. I do have to get a little lucky. Enwrath. Okay, one more. Boom. Now on round 10, we are hoping for, you know, best case scenario, double medal. You know, best case scenario, double medal. I can only hope. Medal, medal. Boom, that's a 1 medal. Next round is going to be merchant round, right? So we're hoping for medal for a quick tier 7. Medal. Oh, red book. I'll take the red book, man. I'll take the red book. Boom. Done. It's GG. That's all you do. You just now we don't have to worry about round 15 RNG. Like we are not looking for anything else. We just go. This is it. Just go. This is the power Enwrath, man. Just go. No items. He scales off of no items. And you don't need to worry, and you own the beauty about this is that you don't need any other unit to make this work. You don't need an awakened Lunaire. You don't need to worry about awakening another unit and putting resources into that unit. You don't need Lunaire, boys. You don't need Lunaire. You just need Enwrath. And a lot of heroes struggle because they need Lunaire. Like Evan, for example. I mean, you don't really need it, but the thing is, Evan, you kind of need some relic stats, and you kind of need items fixes to kind of get going. Because at the boss, you're lacking some survivability. He can't really one-shot it, so that is why. And Enwrath, he can just one-shot the boss because of his awakening ability, dude. Like, I don't need to do anything. Just click go. The boss gets bursted because of the awakening ability. And that is it, man. That is it. I mean, I could do like 40 minutes of me doing this. Would you guys really want that? Would you guys really want that? Man. And pretty much this is all I do. Let's do it one more time. Last time. Enough freaking farming on camera, man. Enough of the farming on camera. This is literally all I do. A lot of people get confused, man. Like this is literally it. This is how I appear with like 144,000. Literally. I mean, and it's been like 2 weeks since the last video, so you know. I am saving food. And it is good that I'm saving food as well, because once we start doing the Great Rift arc, it's gonna cost a lot of freaking food. It's gonna cost a lot of freaking food, man. I'm looking forward to Great Rift, man. This one sucks. That roll was awful, by the way. That was pretty bad. Hopefully I get a medal here. Please. Please, medal, medal. Please, 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 please. Nope, decline. Medal. Yes. Okay, there you go. There you go. Some luck. Some luck. Now let's try not summoning on the bitch. Like I'm not forced to summon on the bitch, because since I got a tier 5 at least, that is the goal. After round 5, you really want a tier 5. That is the rule of thumb. Like you really want a tier 5. And then after round 8, like the 10, you really want a tier 6. You know, unless you get lucky like last round where you can get tier 7, that is great. But you really want. Okay, so I might get that. So this pretty much guarantees me a tier instead of like risking it, right? So I can try to summon and try my luck for a tier 4 Inrad. There's some luck going on. Hold on. Come on. Work with me. Okay, I just need one more. Okay, boom. Okay, boom, boom. Equally the same, equally as good. You know, you had to work for it a little bit, but it guarantees you. So if this was a medal, please, medal, no medal. No, I'm gonna buy the freaking flag just in case. And then we click go. Now at round 15 and round 16 and round 20, we have a chance to get a tier 7 in Wrath, which is usually very likely. Now, you know, like I said, sometimes RNG works against you. I know it has before. In my case, I have had so much bad RNG, man. So, but you can clear it with just tier 6, man. You don't need tier 7. Boom, tier 7. That's it. GG. Go, go, go. And the clear time is super fast. Like you don't need to do anything. And the clear time is fast because you don't need to worry about merging items. You don't need to worry about positioning. Like with Evan, you need to like position your freaking hero. You need to like merge some lunaires or something. You need to merge items and check your items if it has mighty blocks affixed on them and stuff like that. And it's just like how much easier can you get, man? Like just Inrad. PvE Inrad, all right, PvE. This is it, boys. Boom. That is the farming. And pretty much play those 3 rounds, like the rounds, like picture the rounds we just did, time by like you know 10, 20, 50, whatever, and that is pretty much what I do off camera to get this much gold. And we have 76,000 now, and that is purely because of hot time, because we have plus 50%, and I also am in an alliance that has the 13% gold bonus, so it stacks up, and that is pretty amazing. Now next episode we're going to be actually starting Tower Trials, and it is going to be a fun time, boys. And I think I'm going to end this one here. We are prepped and ready to go with Tower Trials. We're going to go all straight through, all in. Hopefully we can, like, the bosses are man, I don't know, I'm a freaking dog, man. I have PTSD of freaking Tower Trials. But anyways, I'm gonna end this one here. Thumbs if you liked it, subs if you loved it, and I'll see you in the next episode, boys. Later.